It's a phrase we hear all the time, grow the game. But what are clubs and facilities actually doing to help? Well, Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester took a failing driving range and they've turned it into an all-encompassing family centre where you can start out on the dinosaur crazy golf, you can hit some balls on the driving range, or you can come and get some lessons in the teaching bays. Let's go and take a closer look.
Well, Trafford Golf Centre has been here since 1999. It was built alongside when the Trafford Centre was built, which is just across the road from us. It's been quite an iconic building on the landscape for over 20 years now. And the driving range has always been very popular with golfers and non-golfers alike. It's sort of the birthplace for a lot of golfers in Manchester. This would be the first place where they would come to start their game. And the business struggled a little bit around the sort of 2010-2011 era, and the landlord actually took the business back from the operator, and since then we've seen some really great investment in the facility. My personal involvement here has been over 15 years now, and for the last 8 or 9 years I've been running the golf centre as director of golf. And in that period, alongside the investment that's come from the landlord, we've been able to make some really good positive changes to get the golf facility to a point now where we believe it's the best in the UK. Well, at the time in 2011 when the business was struggling, it was hitting around about 8.5 million balls per year. We're now over 15 million balls. As long as we get a good full run, obviously with coronavirus over the last year, the business has been a little bit stop-start. But what we have noticed is in the periods when we've been open, we've been incredibly busy. There's clearly that passion and desire to get out into the fresh air and play as much golf as possible. Busy periods generally in the evening when people aren't working, but what we have noticed with people now working from home is those busier periods are flattened out across the day, where we could have every bay occupied by 9 o'clock in the morning. We open at 7 o'clock in the morning. That actually gives people a chance to even hit golf balls before work, a lot like people would go to the gym. So the business is open from 7 o'clock in the morning till 10:30 at night, 7 days a week. We see a massive throughput through the driving range itself. We've got 50 bays out there, plus 4 teaching bays and 3 custom fit bays in the American Golf store as well. But with the addition of Dino Falls, we've massively changed the audience that we appeal to now. It's not just golfers, but also non-golfers, families, kids, dates, mates, and a family day out with a twist. So we see a huge amount of the youth, the teenagers, the young adults coming of an evening time to play Dino Falls, an audience that wouldn't necessarily get exposed to golf in any other way, but they love it out in Dino Falls, and it's a real good start point for golfers' journeys. We've got a fantastic relationship with American Golf. They've been the store on site here for probably 15 years now, and I think they took advantage of the fact that the driving range was really increasing, the footfall going through the shop was really increasing. New owners in Endless for American Golf a couple of years ago, and they've really seen that they want to invest in their key stores. American Golf based just down the road in Warrington, and they've taken the opportunity to make this their flagship store in the UK with a full 2-story refit, so 3 fitting bays downstairs, a massive putting area and shoe area upstairs, including the Zen Green stage, which is the tilting floor, and they can really see the synergy with working with one of the best driving ranges in the country to make this their flagship store in the country as well.
Well, after such a long period of lockdowns over the last year, really excited to have the store open again. Fantastic start. I'm talking to you today from opening morning at store in Trafford in Manchester. Already, first order on the books before 8 o'clock this morning. There's a huge pent-up demand and we're ready to take it. I'm really excited. Trafford already was in our top 2 performers in the country, but have been massively underinvested over the years. And we've also, with the confirmation from our owners that we could use the upstairs space, it deserves investment, and we're looking forward to it going to even higher levels of revenue after what we believe is the best retail golf shop in Europe.
So inside the driving range now, we've got 49 bays split over 2 tiers and 2 wings, so each different section. We actually try and encourage sort of more non-golfers to come to one side of the driving range. We play some music in the evenings. It's a bit more of a sort of a lively, a vibrant area. And then over the other side of the driving range, we tend to keep it a little bit quieter. Golfers generally respond to that slightly better. And then the latest additions are Toptracer across every bay on the driving range, and Power Tee across every bay on the driving range. And whether you're a golfer or a non-golfer, the ability just to pop the ball up and give it another whack straight away on the Power Tee goes down really well. And Toptracer has been a massive take-up, really. We do charge extra for it, so it's really interesting to see which golfers do take it and which golfers don't. Initially, I think people were maybe a little bit skeptical, a little bit scared to use it. Maybe they didn't know quite how to use it, but we've now seen that golfers deem it absolutely essential to their practice sessions. I view it in terms of, if I go for a run and I ran without a stopwatch to tell me how far, how fast I'd run, I wouldn't necessarily consider that I got the most out of my running session. And likewise, without using Toptracer in a practice session, golfers are often a little bit unaware of how far they've hit the golf ball, how consistently they've hit the golf ball, and actually competitive practice is really important as well. So Dino Falls was originally an 18-hole golf course, the Rapids course that we developed in 2017. On a relatively barren piece of land to the side of Trafford Golf Centre here, but with fantastic views adjacent to the M60 motorway. And it really established itself very quickly as a great landmark of the area. Kids would point at it on the way past and say, "Mum, Dad, please take me there." Just through walking through the driving range, to see people hitting golf balls on the driving range to get to Dino Falls. Due to the popularity and success, 2019, we actually added another 18 holes. So we've now got 36-hole golf course with the Volcano course and the Rapids course. Real running water throughout the whole facility, and really good, wholesome family fun to get the kids out there, playing something out in the fresh air and really enjoying it. And I think the surprising thing we've seen is actually the uptake of adults, sometimes just two 40 or 50-year-old grown-ups coming without kids to come and have a game, and it's become a really good quality date night. And again, that's introducing people that wouldn't normally play the game of golf to walking through the driving range, to seeing people playing the game and saying, well, can we have a go at that as well? And we've seen a great uptake. And again, with the digital screens and the Toptracer technology, people transferring from Dino Falls to playing the game of golf is a great footstep on that journey to becoming proper golfers. So in the academy at Trafford Golf Centre, there are 4 teaching bays. We operate golf lessons from 7 o'clock in the morning, again, right through till 10 o'clock in the evening, 7 days a week. 10 golf coaches working a different number of shift patterns to make sure that we can offer golf lessons when golfers want to take those lessons, so whether that's before work, after work, or even at weekends. We operate Gasp Lab as the analysis software that we use, so 2 cameras looking at every golfer. We also offer Flight Scope, which will do the ball tracking data. And then we have Toptracer as well within the teaching studios, which really gives us some great fun opportunities to play golf courses and play games with our clients, and then give them drills and exercises on Toptracer that then they can take out to the driving range and use themselves. We have an indoor putting green here, as well as an outdoor putting green, a sand bunker outside, a grass hitting area, and some sloping lie mats all in the outdoor area as well. So like I say, I think we've got probably one of the best academies in the country, one of the biggest academies in the country. And from a personal perspective, I really enjoy seeing golf coaches develop a good career path. So we take guys right from working on the front desk, develop them into assistant golf professionals, give them opportunity to coach within the academy, starting with group coaching and developing the right way through to individual golf lessons. We've got some guys now that are very, very successful golf coaches, working a good number of hours with a really good, solid client base.
Right, I hope you found that as interesting as I did. Thanks to all the people here at the Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester for all their help. Plenty, I hope, for your club or facility to learn from. Right, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, follow us on social media, and we'll see you next time.